This is a cold one, so I'm just live streaming my 10,000 step morning walk for progress, and hopefully to get some of you guys to change your life and do the things you want to do in your life. This is what life is all about. Life is for living, so bloody well live it. If you want to change your life, you've got to start. You've got to get your feet up and start moving. Make every day amazing. So what we're on now, January the 2nd, is it? 2nd? Yes. Need to keep my old brain into gear, but 2nd of January. And this ain't no New Year's resolution. This is just a daily resolution that I've been doing now for 44 days. So if you want something, you have to go for it. You have to make a start. You have to decide it's for you, that you want it. Me, I want to go full time on YouTube. That's what I want to do. I want to achieve that full-timeness on YouTube and make it happen and make it my thing. You can do the same. You don't have to be 21, you don't have to be 25, you don't have to be a fitness model, you can be yourself. You want to make it on YouTube, you can make it on YouTube. YouTube is for everybody. If you want to make a success, you can do it. There's thousands and thousands of people on YouTube now that are making really, really good full-time incomes. Good morning. All you need is love. Totally agree. But money is a currency, what people use to exchange goods and services. And we do need some goods and services. So however much money is needed by everybody will be different. Right, Homer Simpson. Hope you are well. Thank you, everybody who's here today watching this live stream. Look, you want it, you can do it. Anyone can do it. There are people making full-time incomes on YouTube who are nobody special, but they are persistent. They show up every single day and make YouTube become their thing. And in the beginning, you might think it's not working, you might think it's not right for you, you'll have all these ideas, but it will come. You want it, you can make YouTube happen and make YouTube work for you and become a full-time income. Woo, it's cold this morning. -1 this morning, -1 degrees. My hands are absolutely freezing. How are you doing? So, I'm out doing my 10,000 steps like every single day for the last 44 days. You want something, you've got to make it happen. You can make it happen. Yeah? You want to change your life, you can change your blooming life. Anybody can change their life. I'm walking for me. I'm walking because I want change. I'm walking to improve my health, my fitness, but also to get out into nature and to change life. I'm trying to make my life better. And you can do the same. And by filming it, I want to make it a full-time thing on YouTube. If you want the same, you can do it. Record your life. People love it. People love to watch other people grow and succeed. Just press record. There's so many people. My daughter put a video on last night of some of the top 100 YouTubers, and there were so many people on there I'd never even heard of. You've got your Mr. Beasts and Ryan's World and all those, but there were so many others on there that I'd never even heard of, making millions and millions of pounds, dollars on YouTube. So it's doable. You know, if you want to make 200 million a year, you can, but you know, I'd be happy at $200,000. Anything's good, isn't it? Anything is good. If you can cover your bills, then you've got time freedom. Obviously, you've got to press record and make a few videos. Oh, it's cold this morning. My hands are absolutely freezing. Come on. Come on. Get your life together. It might be January the 2nd, but it's just another day. So talk to me. Talk to me. What is it you want to do? You want to go full time on YouTube? You want to change your life? You want to become fitter, healthier? What do you want? Look at the frost here. Look how frosty it is. It's absolutely freezing this morning. Just going to swap hands so I can feel my fingers. Anyway, so what's gotten into me today? What am I talking about today? Making money. So you want to have a chat about making money? Let's have a chat about making money. Let's talk about it. You want to do it on YouTube? Let's talk about it. Oh. So I have another YouTube channel which I mention on all of these videos, and that made me £19,000 last year. The year before, £11,000. And all I'm doing is putting a few videos up a week. Yeah? Good morning everybody. Good morning. In today's video we are icy cold, it is freezing. But we're out getting it done. We're making stuff happen. We're making life happen. 37 of you, good morning. If you want to get involved, you just comment below and we'll talk about it. We'll probably see the sun, or at least getting brighter by the time we come back. But I'm out doing daily walks, usually before sunrise, and just getting my life together. Improving my health, improving my fitness, and working on my finances. Making YouTube grow for me. If you want the same, let's do it. Come on. Let's make it happen. Oh, it's freezing. So, how do you do it? How do you make YouTube become a success? The biggest thing is consistency. 100 million%. Be consistent. Turn up regular. If you can only do once a week, do once a week, but make sure you do. The second thing, you need to be passionate. You have to be passionate. You've got to really genuinely believe in what you're talking about. You really have got to want to help people. So you either entertain or you educate. Now, if you haven't got any skills, be yourself. Be yourself. The this is all I'm doing. Anyway, let me just busy this morning. Come out a bit later this morning. It's frosty. So what we got now? What we got? Good morning. What's the live about? Early walks. Yes. Wolfie R. Just self-improvement, really. Self-improvement. I haven't fully figured out what to talk about on this channel, but I'm turning up every day and I'm walking 10,000 steps for a start. So it's changing that part of my life. This is day 44 now, and it's become a good habit. But self-improvement is also about relationships, money. So I'm talking about getting onto YouTube and making YouTube a success. Now this channel is only 7 weeks. Now some people are magical. Some people have this divine ability to start a channel and get it straight away. And they do the channel and they start making money. Others, it takes longer. Oh, let me turn the camera around so you get a bit of a view. Thanks, Wolfie. It is chilly. The ground is glistening. So, YouTube, come on. My other channel talks about grass, lawns. It talks about how to make people's lawns get nicer and greenier, and so people can be more proud of the lawns. And I've been doing that for 3 years. I've got 32,000 subscribers on there. And that channel creates a good income. Year 1 was £11,000, year 2 was £19,000. No, sorry. I think it was 7,000, then 11, and last year was 19. So it's going on the right path. Happy New Year, Chloe's Walks. Chloe's Walks, awesome. How are you, Chloe? Have you got a channel, Chloe? I'd love to see it and subscribe. Let me know. Drop a link in the comment or just let me know, and I will check it out. Just want to encourage people to change their lives and improve and become better versions of themselves. So today, I'm talking about YouTube. You find you're a little tired? Yeah, some days are like that, aren't they? Awesome. So honest to God, right, with YouTube, just started a walking channel. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I'll try and remember to go and have a look at it when I've ended this stream. If I come off the stream now, it's going to end the stream, I do think. So all the best with it anyway. So what do we talk about? I'll tell you, a lot of people are back to work today, and I'm actually not back until tomorrow. But the roads are so much busier. I think what we'll do, we'll go this way. The signal. Oh, you're funny. Alpha, you're funny, man. I actually looked then. Thanks very much. You made me chuckle. Right, come on. So, consistency. You had a stroke in 2019. Oh, sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear that. But hopefully, well, it looks like it's motivated you to get started and make changes. So, the signal on this road is not very good. The picture will get pixelated more than likely, but hopefully you can still hear the audio. I'll still be here. In about 10-15 minutes it will improve. So let's talk about YouTube. So I'm just going to talk for a bit now. I'll keep looking at the comments. So you've either got to know about something or be a naturally sort of, people are drawn to you, or you show passion. Now if you show all three, you're going to do really well with YouTube, and you can make it a full-time income if you want to do it. So talking about my other channel, which is all about grass and lawn care, it went from, I actually started the channel maybe 10 years before and put a couple of videos on and then forgot about the channel for about 8 years. And then I started posting to it regular, like once a week, once every couple of weeks, a couple of times a week. It was quite regular. Can you hear me? Bad signal. Can anybody hear me? Can anybody hear me? Hello? Can you hear me? Awesome. I'm still here. It's the signal. It isn't the best of signals. Come on. So, yes, you can hear me. Little bird there. Oh, little bird was just on the path. Frosty. Right, so you can hear me. Fantastic. I'll carry on. It is just the signal. It is pretty bad on this street. I need to choose a different walking route actually if I'm doing these live streams. So I know a lot about lawn care, putting fertiliser and weed killer on and much like that. It's been part of a... Hi guys, I'm not ending the stream, it's just a bad signal, I'm sorry. When we get up this road it should start to improve. I look like Danny DeVille. Danny DeVito. Ah! Thanks. If I had 10% of his money I'd be happy. Right, so YouTube. So if you've got knowledge in a topic, everybody's got knowledge on something. Everybody has. I don't care if you think you haven't. I'm not talking about educational qualifications. Everybody's got something what they know inside out or what they're good at. It could be caring for your dogs. It could be making people laugh. It could be cooking. Yeah? Everybody's good at something. But if you're not, you're not. You can still upload and you can still talk. Lots of people do that. Look at Dodash. Look at Dodash. 70-odd thousand subscribers, and yet a couple of months ago she'd got about 1,000. So she's now earning $5,000-6,000, and she's just being herself. She's being herself. She jumps for joy, she squeals, and she's a bit entertaining. You do not have to be anybody special. You really don't. There's so many people out there that you don't even realise that make a good income just from being on YouTube, just from uploading. a regular basis. So don't worry what you look like. Don't worry if you're overweight, underweight, whatever. Don't worry if you haven't got makeup on. Just be consistent on upload. That is what worked for me on my other channel to get it to 32,000 subscribers, and last year made £19,000. Chloe, I'm looking forward to seeing your channel. Best of luck with it. Oh, I cannot feel my fingers today, but hey ho, keep smiling. Everything is good. Everything is good. So, if you're shy, just try, because what YouTube does, they will put your videos out to people and they are testing the waters with your content. Okay, they're experimenting to see what will happen, and people will either watch and then click away. Oops, morning. So people are either going to watch and click away, or they're going to watch and they're going to keep watching. And if they watch and keep watching, then YouTube will push your video out to more and more people will watch, and that is how you grow. It starts with views. So your aim is to get as many views as you can, and you do that through consistency. And obviously try and make the videos as good as you can. You don't want to be boring and just sat there doing nothing. You know, you're there to share your journey, or teach people something, or show people something, or make people laugh. Yeah? YouTube is the second largest search engine, and guess what? They're owned by Google. Do not worry about that, Chloe. Do you know, I can't stand the sound of my own voice. I cannot stand, but I'll tell you something. You try it one day, try it in one video, and don't be afraid. Because the truth is, and I might come out with some bad language in a sec, the truth is, nobody really cares. Meaning, people are so busy in their own life to think about anybody else, and all you are is just something what they're swiping through. Yeah? So you have to just think, they don't really care about me, they don't give a shit about me at all. And that's true. That is so true. Everyone's got this big hang up in the beginning to think, oh, what my friends and family are going to think of me when I do all this. Anyway, some nice scenery coming up. Chloe, you'll be fine. You will be fine. That's nice, isn't it? Just show some gratitude every day for small things in your life. It raises your mood, it raises your vibration, it makes you feel happier. And when you're in this happier mood, believe it or not, more things come to you of a similar nature. More good things to bring you more happiness. Just try it. 3 or 4 days. Start saying you're thankful and you're grateful for, I don't know, you saw a couple holding hands. You saw a dog wagging its tail being cute. You saw something what made you laugh. Your children did something funny. You just say it to yourself inside. So I look like Danny DeVito, do I? Bless you. Thanks. Wolfie used to stream on a small basis before the rules changed. Self-conscious, but eventually it's just like talking to your mates. Yes, totally. What you have to do is imagine you are just sat down wherever, in your room or in a cafe with one of your friends, and you're having a drink and you're just chatting. Like now, I'm just chatting to you guys. We're having a conversation about YouTube. I talk about walking a lot, talk about self-improvement a lot. Today I got the urge to talk about YouTube. You know, I've been there, I've done it, I've grown a channel and making money. So that is the plan with this channel when I've decided where it's going, is to grow this as well. Excuse me. Walking again. Yes, my friend Adam, how are you? 52 of you guys now. Good morning, everybody. We're talking about YouTube today, not just walking. Just trying to encourage people to get started and press record and change their bloody lives. Yeah. So we've come to the top end of the village now. We'll cut back and get back onto the main road, but it will be noisier. So yeah, in the other channel of mine, all of my videos are edited. I use CapCut. I used to use Camtasia, but I'm editing them, taking out the boring parts, the pauses, the bits where I say because everybody says in between sentences. So you've got to make it interesting. But this channel is a different approach, very little editing. Just letting words flow, just talking, like just having a conversation. And there are people doing this now and succeeding. And it seems like this could be a way that YouTube is encouraging. Talking about Dodash, she's just herself. And there's that what's his name, I can't think, but he's a weightlifter. And this weightlifting guy, I don't think he's very old either. He can't be more than 25, but he's absolutely huge. And he just records every single day of his life, going to the gym and going to the supermarket and what he's eating. And he's got millions and millions of views. Yeah. Zzz. Sorry, mate. Do you want me to do some backflips? Country Dick by name. Yeah. Let me turn the camera around and I'll pull some funny faces for you. Yeah, that's dropped it down to 29 subs. 29 people watching. How are you, mate? Are you alright? Man United fan, good morning. If you could have dinner with 3 people in history, who would they be and why? Oh my gosh. I think I've never been asked that question. Oh, bless you. Who would I have dinner with and why? I think inspirational people is where I'm sort of heading. Maybe Napoleon Hill. Yeah, I don't know. Don't really know. A guy called Stuart Goldsmith. He now subscribed. Thank you, Chloe's Walks. I'll see that and then I'll subscribe to your channel. Back with my cup of tea. Wolfie, awesome. I'll be making myself a brew when I get in about 45 minutes to 1 hour. Another hour yet. Jesus would be your first choice. Yes. Yes. Absolutely. I think just inspirational people really who talk a lot of sense. Now, I'm nobody special, nobody big, nobody mega successful. And I'm just an ordinary guy that was making videos, well, I'm still making videos around my business, treating people's lawns. And the last 3 years the income has gone up and up and up. Just by posting consistently. You can do the same. You can do the same. Right, we're at the top of the hill now. So we're going to be going around this corner. It'll get a bit noisier. What I will say, titles are pretty important, and thumbnails may or may not be as important. I don't know, but I always try and make titles a little bit more interesting. Guys, you're putting me to shame. You are putting me to shame with your 3 choices. But yeah, definitely. So what's my other channel's name? Lawnright. Lawn, as in lawn, as in grass. And then Right, R-I-G-H-T. I think the channel's Lawnright Lawn Care. Change your habits. Well done, matey. Well done. Well done. You feel sick? I guess that'll wear off. I guess that'll wear off. You can hear the birds, yes. Let me cross over onto the other side. 2 secs. Get crossed over. Hopefully a few more birds. It's busy here. You know, when I come a bit earlier in the day, there's nothing on the roads. Very little. It's starting to brighten up over there. I don't quite think we'll make the sunrise, but it's getting brighter. Oh, it's busy. Everybody's back to work. Oh, look at the grass, how frosty it is. So let me just talk about, well, I can keep talking about YouTube if you want to talk about YouTube. Look at the frost there. I'm just reading comments. Okay, you want me to talk more about YouTube? I think, honestly, is to not be afraid of your voice and your face. But there are people making faceless channels and succeeding. Yeah, this is a nice area. It's quite a nice area. But I think there's nice areas everywhere you go. Can't believe how busy this is today. I'm gonna have to come out earlier. Ray, good morning. Good morning to all 41 of you watching this channel on the live stream. Get my 10,000 steps in today. I'm having a little chat about YouTube and what you need to do. But I will say, what is the purpose of this chat? It can be anything. It can be anything, Laurie. However, normally I'm out doing I'm out doing 10,000 steps, talking about walking and being consistent. But I also have another channel which is around my business, which is lawn care, and it's grown and it's doing well. So I thought today we could have a bit of a chat about just being consistent and turning up and trying to make YouTube a better thing for you if you want to make a success out of it. But more than happy to discuss whatever, really. Me personally, I'm interested in self-improvement, growth, law of attraction, manifesting, becoming healthier, happier in all aspects of my life. No problem. Chloe, you live in Barnet, North London. You see, there's lots of people, Chloe, that have never been to London, and I'm sure they would love to see some of the sights. You're from Albuquerque. Happy New Year. You want happiness too. Okay. Good morning, everybody. 46 of you watching this live stream. Thank you so much. If you are getting any sort of benefit from this channel, please consider pressing the subscribe button. You do not have to. I'm not expecting it. But if you're enjoying it, a lot of people forget. It would be appreciated, but don't feel like you have to. A thumbs up would also be amazing. So, now I want to get crossed back over now. I will turn the camera around in a sec because there's a nice little view, to me anyway, when this car comes past. Okay. Wolfie, cool Chloe, I'm a countryside lad. I'll tell you what, we went to Cumbria over Christmas and I did several walks in the countryside, and you don't know what, it was lovely. Really felt at home walking down the country lanes. It was absolutely beautiful and the sun was coming up, and I'm fairly missing that. Manu, all the best, my friend. Thank you. I'm looking forward to a brew. I've got a while to go yet. Cumbria is lush. Oh, yes. The village we stayed in was just a very small village called Hayton. 7 miles from Carlisle. I really do miss getting out there. So I want to try and get out at weekends and go to some nice places. So anyway, back to YouTube. All I can say to you is start. Now I know you hear this a lot, but just start. I like this view, by the way. It's not a massive view, but I like a view where you're looking over fields and you're seeing like city lights or even more fields, but you can see over a long distance. That always does it for me every single morning. Yeah. So when we get a bit further down, we'll start to see more of the nice looking stuff coming up. Do you know those clouds actually look like mountains, but they're not. They're just clouds. They're pretty incredible actually, those. Yeah. So where am I? I'm in Doncaster in South Yorkshire in the United Kingdom. Okay. Wolfie, my town is in a valley, so the best views are from the hills surrounding the town. Awesome sunsets. You've got to start filming these, Wolfie. Yeah, South Yorkshire. So, whatever it is you want to do, whatever it is you want to film, if you want to make it on YouTube, you have to stop worrying about what you look like, what you sound like. You just have to start, and you just have to be consistent. If you have something that you're good at, skill-wise, then and you like it, you don't mind it, then record that. I know a lot about treating people's lawns and making lawns look nice and green. So I started recording through the year how to scarify a lawn, how to aerate a lawn, how to overseed a lawn, how to level a lawn. And I would film it, and then I would take a day or two and edit the videos and put them together. And the channel grew. But also, I injected personality into the channel. I was a bit silly on the channel. I'm actually really silly on the channel at times. I do funny things, like I'll poke my head around the corner and I'll be looking round. Just a little bit of silliness, but also seriousness. But everybody's different, and you don't have to be like me. You don't have to do it like me. There are people doing better than me in lawn care, excuse me, and they are more serious with their channel, and they're getting more views than me. So, but I want to share my personality, and I'm happier as a result by being me. Because I don't want to be sort of boring and just talking about stuff. I want to have a bit of fun with it. And if I can make £19,000 last year, you know, chances are this year it's going to grow even more. And if it follows a similar sort of trajectory, we may reach £25,000–30,000 this year. We may not. But I'm having fun. I'm doing something I enjoy. But the problem with lawn care, it's very seasonal. Lawn care is seasonal. And over winter, people aren't interested in watching videos about the grass. So everything sort of slows right down to maybe a tenth of what you would normally get. Some of my best performing videos on that channel have got 600, 700, 800,000 views. But then these others will only get a couple of thousand views. Excuse me this morning. Yes mate, it is a nice supplement. It is. But I've usually reinvested the money back in, and I bought some nice camera gear, some nice tools. You know, watching the grass grow. Oh, I know. So I decided to start this channel about 7 weeks ago because I'm getting older. I'm getting older now, as we all are, and I thought, you know, I'm around chemicals all day. My sister passed away about a year ago, actually. She was 53, she had cancer. And she lived her life to the fullest. So I'm doing the same. I don't care what people think. You know? So if you want to start a channel, go for it. I'm just reading your comments. I'm not old. No, I'm not that old. I'm 52 soon. I feel bloody old, I tell you. Sometimes you think, oh God, where does time go? So, do you know what? I came to this channel and I just thought, let's just see what happens. I'm interested in lots of different things in my life. I knew I was drinking and eating unhealthy. I've not had a drink now for 35 weeks and I feel amazing as a result. I'm a lot more productive, getting a lot more done. I use plant milk. Just a sec. Similar age, yes. I think you just reach a point where you want a change. You get fed up at the same and you're looking after some change in your life, an improvement of some sort. Hang on. Right, so what comments are there? Yeah, it sucks when you lose someone you love. You've just turned 52 in December. Wolfie. Yeah, mine's in February. So we're not going to see the sun this morning, but that's the beginnings of it. You're 47. No, I definitely feel older now. I'm only kidding. I'm only kidding. Middle-aged club, yeah. With the middle-aged revelers. Oh my goodness. Whew. Yours in March. Oh, we're all pretty close, aren't we? We're all pretty close. Same year at school. Gosh, let me think. I think I left in 1990. And I went to college for a couple of years. Although I ended up missing a lot of it and going to snooker hall. It clearly wasn't for me. Chloe, congratulations. That is incredible. I'm going to cross over in a sec. Oh, she's gone. She's gone. There was a woman walking right behind me then. Like literally a metre or two behind me. And I became very aware that this woman was right behind me. And I was like talking loud to the phone. So I sort of went a bit quiet then. 61 of you, good morning. If you're enjoying this live stream, please consider subscribing to the channel. Please give us a thumbs up. Very much appreciated. I'm trying to grow the channel. Right, yeah, 26 years. Wow, that's brilliant. My wife and I, we got married 2 years ago. Second marriage for me. I'll not talk about the first one, because it really does get messy. Hang on. Can you see that? We're just about half an hour too early to see it. But we will see the sun. Well, I'll see the sun. You'll see the sun from where you are, but not here. Wolfie, you got kicked out of college for smoking cannabis. Oh, wow. I was doing software engineering. I thought I wanted to become a programmer, and I was actually quite good as a kid. I used to program games on my little computer thing, but I just got bored with it and ended up missing most of the second year. Never mind, life changes for whatever reason. I've had a series of jobs over the years, but I've always had this desire to work for myself, and so I've tried so many business opportunities, make money online, this, that and the other. I did this thing years ago where I was looking for pennies on the floor, and I found a 1p, and then I was trying to double the 1 into 2, so I'd be looking again, and eventually I found a 2p. And then my next level I think was 5p, or I think I was just doubling each time, but eventually, you know, over time I'd got like a 5p coin, and I said to someone at work, I said, if I give you this 5p, will you give me 10p back? And she laughed. She said, yeah, because 5p was insignificant. And so she took the 5p and she gave me 10p, so I doubled my money again. And I actually did this. And eventually I got it up to a couple of pounds from looking for money on the floor, and occasionally asking people to double. Oh God, I could go on all day about this. And eventually I bought myself a ream of paper for about £4, and I made some leaflets saying CV service, and I went and put them in post office windows, and I got 2 or 3 people asking for a CV. I can't remember what I charged. It might have been £15–20, something like that. But yeah, so I made some money doing that, all from a penny on the floor. It makes me smile now thinking back. I've just remembered that. And we had a local paper called AdMag, and you buy this paper and you can put adverts in it. And I saw people selling PlayStation 1s. People were selling PlayStation 1s, and so I bought a PlayStation 1 off someone, but I knocked them down a bit on price. Morning. Knocked them down on price, like 20 quid, and I relisted it the next week in the same paper for 20 quid more, and so I made 20 quid, and I think I did about 6 or 7 of those. So I ended up somewhere with a couple of £100 in profit, all from a penny on the floor. And I ended up putting it online into some internet thing. They were like investing in shares in a mining company, and I lost most of it. But it was a fun time, and it was good. And that kind of gave me the bug, really, to work for myself and become self-employed, so to speak. So yeah, sorry, I keep going off track, but I'm just talking about YouTube. I'll just read some of your comments. Whew. OG coder from the 80s. I think I was in Turbo Pascal and Basic. 96. Supermarket price was 2p, 10 of baked beans. Got you through a hard time, yeah. Things were a lot different then, weren't they? Everything's changed with technology. A pint cost 2p. My sons can't believe it. Yeah. I can remember going out into town night clubbing with £20 and getting totally drunk, getting a kebab or a tray of cheesy chips or something, and walking home rather than getting taxi. Some good memories of when we were younger in 80s and 90s. Oh, interesting conversation this today, actually. It's just totally changed, hasn't it, from talking about walking, talking about YouTube, so now we're talking about the 80s. £20 was a good night out with food afterwards. Yes, absolutely. The good old days. Innit? The good old days. So look, I'm nobody special, okay? Meaning, I'm nobody big, I'm nobody famous, I'm not a celebrity. I am just an ordinary guy recording my videos every single day and putting them on YouTube. It's easy to get distracted when you start looking at analytics and you think, well, that's not how it should be, and that's not how it should be. And yet, on my other channel, some of the statistics are not good on some of the videos, but yet the channel has grown year on year. So just post videos. Do not be afraid. slosh most weekends. Scrumpy, pound a pint. Oh, Scrumpy. I remember Scrumpy. I remember some bottles of something and hiding them under my bed and sneaking them at night. Snake bite and black. Yes! Oh my god, that was my favourite. Snake bite and black. Now you're talking. Now you are talking. That really, yeah, that's brought back some good memories. Chloe. Lager cider and black currant, wasn't it? OMG. So just keep posting. Just keep posting your videos on YouTube. Look at the frost here on the roofs. It's all frosted. I'm nice and warm now. My hands are warm. So here I am posting videos, okay? What I'm trying to say is I'm posting videos and they're not perfect. It's just me being me. I'm nobody famous or anything like that. But the channel is growing. Okay? I'll post videos, and in the early days, 7 weeks ago, you might only get 1 view or no views. But as time has progressed, I'm getting views on every single video now. I'm getting more and more likes and thumbs up, and the comments are starting to come in. But now I've started doing the live streams, it's really changed things up a bit. If you look at the analytics on live stream, oh my god, what an idiot. If you look at the analytics for live streams, you look at the engagement, and you want consistent engagement. First 30 seconds you want as few people clicking away as possible, so you want to make your first 30 seconds sort of interesting, exciting, or give people an idea of what's to come. But when you do a live stream, it's completely different. The engagement is not good. But I think you can live stream straight away, Chloe. I might be wrong, I'm sorry, I can't remember. It's not many. It's not many. It might only be 50 subscribers. But that will come after a few weeks, if not before. I'm sure. I'm sure if everybody who's watching this goes to your channel and clicks subscribe, you'll be very close to getting the ability to live stream, unless you can already do it. I think your channel's got to be verified, where you add a mobile number in and you sort of confirm your email address and all that. If you go into your settings, it's somewhere in there. There's like basic and advanced. I'll probably do a video on it at some point. I'm not an expert, I just follow other YouTube tutorials on it. So, what I'm trying to say, while I've been doing these live streams, we're now starting to see more subscribers coming in. And this is because you are being yourself. You are showing yourself, you are talking all your good and bad points, you know, and you will get comments every single day which are negative, but you can hide them from the channel. When you click on the username and scroll to the bottom, it says hide user from channel, because when I started live streaming I was getting comments talking about, well, just rude stuff, and genuinely being quite hurtful and hateful to people. and you'll get people coming in and preaching over and over and over about their religion or this, that and the other, and I've got no problem with people saying they like God or Jesus. And you know, I believe in God, I believe in Jesus. I'm not overly religious, but some people just push their views, so you'll get all of this. That's what I'm trying to say. Whiskey makes you frisky. It makes me fall asleep. Southern Comfort, that's my whiskey of choice. But like I say, I've not had a drink for 35 weeks now. That's right, yeah, Wolfie. Some people say things they wouldn't say to your face. Absolutely true. Keyboard warriors and all that jazz. So what I'm trying to say is, if you start live streaming, Chloe, you will get idiots every single day. Although today's been pretty good, actually. Today's been pretty good. And you just hide them from the channel because there's no need for it, and you don't need it really. Oh, Catholic for your sins. Yeah, I suppose I'm Christian, Church of England. I've been christened, but I don't go to church. I don't really follow anything. But what does it matter? You know, my brother-in-law, he's actually Catholic. My sister's husband, he's Catholic. And it's just something you do, I think, isn't it? Something that your family, you've done in and amongst your family. Right. 47 of you still watching. This ordinary guy getting his 10,000 steps in. Trying to lose weight, which is working, by the way. The weight is coming off, so it's all good. And we don't eat until 11. And we stop eating around 7, 8 o'clock, something like that. So, both myself and my wife are losing weight. All good. So how long have we been streaming now? An hour and 8. So about another 20 minutes and I will be done. So 90 minutes, 88, 90 minutes is enough to hit my 10,000 steps. Yeah. Do you know, I'm really enjoying the walking. Really am. I like to have time for me. I like me time. I don't know about you, but if you're in a house where it's just noise, kids are bombing around, I can't think. My head's a shed, it's just a right mess. And I'm just sitting there just like bewildered. Helped you after your stroke. Oh, that's brilliant. Chloe, I'm looking forward to seeing your videos. Everyone who's in here, please check out Chloe's Walks channel. Help her to get off the ground and get things started. Meditation helped you too. Do you know, I'm really interested in meditation, manifesting, law of attraction. It's an interest of mine, but because it's a topic which is a bit sort of woo, look at him, look at her, that's a bit weird. You've got to think, well, you haven't got to think. I worry that a lot of people will think, he's just one of them weird people talking about weird stuff. So I'm going to come off the live stream. And you see, as soon as I start talking about it, it's dropped to 35 people viewing now. That could just be normal. Cross over. So, but it is an interest of mine. There's many successful people who actually have used the law of attraction and manifesting. Jim Carrey, Oprah Winfrey, and Napoleon Hill from the 30s, he wrote a book and interviewed hundreds or thousands of successful people, and they all had this belief that they were going to be a success, or belief and mindset. Carolee, and here we are again. Good morning. Carolee, thank you once again for joining the live stream. It's really good to see these familiar faces in here. I'm loving how this conversation's going today. Some nice, interesting conversations. So we are 1 hour and 11 minutes in to this walk. If I walk for 90 minutes, I know I've hit 10,000 steps. This time is it morning? Carolee, yes. Current time is 8:03 in the morning in the United Kingdom. (8:03). So what do you think, guys, for the weather forecast for the weekend? Talking about snow. People jogging, look, New Year's resolutions. Will they still be doing it in a month's time? I don't know. They look like they're active people, actually. Rubbish weather. Well, I got myself some, well, didn't I? I got some for Christmas. Some Skechers walking boots. And they're so comfy, they're unbelievable. I always thought Skechers were for old people, because my mum always gets Skechers. But I've got quite wide feet, and when I started wearing them, do you know what? I'm going to go a bit further down today. I'm going to go somewhere else. I normally go around the block a couple of times, but I'm going to go further down. There's a park down here and a field. And yeah, I got these Skechers walking boots, and they're really, really comfy. And even these trainers here, these are Skechers. Carolee Skechers. They're so comfy, aren't they? I couldn't believe it. And they're actually not bad looking either. But they're so comfy. So I have got, for this weekend, well, for any bad weather, I've got a nice, decent coat, I've got gloves, I've got a hat, I've got a cap. And got some walking boots, so I'm still going out. One hour 14. 37 of you still here. Thank you so much. Thank you for your support. Thank you for watching some random guy off the internet talking and walking. Near the birds. Love it. I love to hear the birds. We're sitting out of that garden in the summer, and you gaze out, there's all trees in all the neighbouring gardens, and it is so nice. Look at the birds. Well, it is. Yeah, birds. I love birds. Plastic boots. I have wellies that I wear for work. But my feet do get cold in them. I don't know how they'd be for continuous walking. It might be a bit uncomfortable. It rains here too much for Skechers. These boots that I've got, they look pretty decent. I I know you can get sprays sort of to repel the water. Ah, the birds. They're up there in that tree. Plastic bags in. That's a good idea. So today in history we are walking a slightly different route. Yeah, it's just a nice little green space in and amongst all the houses. There's a park here, there's a skateboarding thing at the far end and some football pitches. But it's a nice place to bring the dogs actually. Look at the frost on that. And then over there you've got your shopping centres at back of there. The range, places like that. This looks nice here. Yeah, I think you take it for granted, don't you, when you've been so many times. I mean, we come down here with dogs and the dogs enjoy it. My daughter's getting too old now for that, but she'll still go in. You've got a graveyard next door. I bet it's lovely and quiet though, and peaceful. One hour 18. So I can walk back up the main road, but it is going to be busy and noisy. Or I might walk back up through these streets where it's a bit quieter. I'm all warmed up now. People are going to work, back to work. I'm back to work tomorrow. So when I come out for tomorrow's walk, it will be a bit earlier. I will be back home by 6:30. Because I go out and get my walk done, and then I'll come home, put the kettle on, take a coffee up to my wife, and spend 15 minutes quality time just waking up talking. That's another area of my life I'm trying to change from being too engrossed in the laptop and phones. Anyway. Yes. Nurture your primary relationship. Some nice properties here. Lashard. Just walking. In fact, I'm nearly done. I've been going for an hour and 20 minutes. Getting my 10,000 steps a day in. Just working on health, fitness, happiness, love, joy, peace, self-improvement. Trying to improve every part of my life. But it's pretty good because I'm just enjoying reading the comments and the little conversations that go off. So I've got about 10 minutes left and then I'll be back home. Whew. So it looks like it's going to be a lovely day today. Is this London? No. This is Doncaster in South Yorkshire. Chloe's Walks, she's from London. You see Chloe's Walks in the channel. She's just started a channel. And she's from London. So I encourage everybody to go and check out her channel. Click subscribe and see how that goes. It's amazing watching the light change. Yeah, it's lovely now, it's so bright. It's going to be nice as we get more into summer, seeing the sun come up earlier. No, I don't collect comics. I actually had a collection of Beano comics about 40 years ago, and they were from the 1970s and 60s, and I kept them in the loft and just sold them eventually. I didn't get much for them. Carolee, in the middle of a life change. You're selling your house and downsizing. Nothing wrong with that at all. My wife's sister's just done that. She's downsized. She's so much happier. It's a little 2 to 3 bedroomed house now. I think it's more 2, but there's only her. So she's got the spare bedroom for when, you know, one of her children come and sleep over. Do you know what? You might be right, Wolfie. I'm trying to determine the direction of this channel, and none of us really know where we're going, but it seems to be taking on a life all of its own, which is awesome. But I also want you guys to succeed. That's the hope. The hope. Right, I'm going to call it a day. I'm nearly back home, and I do not want to reveal the whereabouts of my house, although it is very close. So just want to say thank you to everyone who's been on this live stream. Genuinely, thank you so much. I'll be back again tomorrow, probably a bit earlier tomorrow. So if I don't see you, have a great day. Chloe, I look forward to looking at your channel and following your journey. Thank you to everybody. Just my daughter and I. Enjoy the rest of your morning. Thank you. All the best, guys. Have an amazing day. Take care. See you soon.